In this video, I want to share with you some niches that I'd recommend that you avoid getting into, and also share with you a weird trending internet niche that is starting to get a lot of traction and go viral. Hello everyone, my name is Mike. I'm a full-time print-on-demand seller. I make YouTube videos showing you how to make more money on merch on demand and Etsy. If you like this kind of content, you get any value out of this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and like the video. Now, before I share with you those niches that you should avoid and that one trending internet niche, just want to do a quick sales update for merch on demand and for Etsy. So today is Wednesday, January 28th, 6:03 a.m. in the morning, and yesterday was, pretty good day compared to how things have been going. I was able to do 22 sales and do $32 in royalties. It was nice to see a little space in between my amount of sales and the royalties. Usually, however many sales I do is how much money I make in royalties. So nice to see that. I also have a design that's been under review since Monday, and now it's Wednesday. So it's like, come on, just give me the rejection or, just let it go through. But I think it should be fine. But we'll see what happens there. But that is going to put me at, let's see, where are we right here? So for this month, 865 sales and $853 in royalties. Looks like I'm going to do what I always do in January, around $1,000. Once we get to February and March, then things will really start to pick up. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Etsy. So Etsy for yesterday, I was able to do just 2 orders and $7 in revenue. So basically I sold, I guess I sold it right around the same time, but I sold 1 PNG file and then 1 wall art. So the PNG file was for like $1.99 and then the wall art was for $5. That's why I like to sell both print on demand products and digital downloads on my shop, because in case I don't sell, some PLD stuff, some t-shirts, some mugs, I can sell these digital downloads. And to be honest, I like selling digital downloads better than PLD. Even though it doesn't really probably make me as much money, it's less work. I don't have to fulfill the orders. I don't have to deal with returns. I don't have to put up any money up front. This is money that's just going to be deposited into my bank account, by the end of the week or tomorrow, however I have it set up. So those are my stats. So let's take a quick look for the month. So for this month on Etsy, looks like I'm sitting at $1,400 in revenue. Right here we can see revenue. Best day so far has been January 7th, 112, and then for orders, 129, and best day was the other day where I did 9 orders. So those are my stats for both merch on demand for Etsy. And then if you want to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, where I post my daily sales for both merch on demand and Etsy, the link is in the description. I'm also tracking my journey on trying to make $10,000 a month with POD by the end of 2026. So that's why you see these reels here. I've been making a reel every day for the past 54 days. I'm going to be honest, it's kind of tough sometimes, but I've been sticking with it. So if you want to follow me on my journey, check it out. And I would really appreciate if you could follow me on TikTok so that I could get to 1,000 followers. And I'll be able to put this a clickable link to my SKOOL community. On Instagram, I have like 3,000, but for some reason, I haven't really been able to get a bunch of followers on TikTok. So if you want to support me, I'd really appreciate it. Now let's go ahead and get into the content of the video. All right, so there's been a lot of stuff going on in the news lately, and I'm seeing designs going up that I think could get your account in trouble. And so for anybody that's new, it's important that you think long-term. You don't want to get into these niches. It's going to put your account at risk. So I have 3 niches that I'm seeing that are starting to, 3 niches that I'm seeing that can get your account in trouble. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first one. And the first one is this one right here where it says be pretty good. So basically what this is, if you've seen in the news lately, this man right here was killed, Alex Pretty, last weekend, and this woman was killed a couple weeks ago in Minneapolis. And basically what it is they're taking their 2 last names, Pretty and Good, and they're making these designs right here like this. Now, I'm a big supporter of this message. It's very sad to see what's going on in the United States. I'm born and raised in Mill Valley, California, but I moved down to Mexico, 20 years ago. And just, the United States just does not seem like how it used to be. It seems kind of like it's going on a downward spiral. But that's a video for another day. But basically, this niche right here is taking those 2 last names, be pretty good. Nice design, I like the message, but this is going to get your account in trouble. We're probably going to see these get down or taken down, because this is benefiting or profiting off of human tragedy, because they were both, murdered basically. And so, you don't want to do that. Also, I just have a general rule where I just don't upload anything with people's names, so whether it's first name or sometimes first name, it's just like a general name like Mike or whatever. But no like full names, no last name. So this is something that I would definitely recommend that you avoid. And I saw these weird designs down here where people are just like adding like cats and frogs, like I don't know if that's even gonna sell, like if you are gonna do this, I do something that looks kind of, I think I saw a nice one down here with the flowers like this, I think that's probably would be the best way to do it, or something like this. But again, I would highly recommend avoiding this niche. I just thought that was kind of weird, those ones with like the frog and the dog right there. Yeah, so that's the first one. Next one is going to be the Seattle Seahawks. So I'm just going to go like this. Let's see if I can just find it, because every year, let's see, where is it? I might have to, okay, so right here. So we're seeing designs like this. I mean, you definitely don't want to do this, man. And we see this every year. When it comes to like NFL playoff times, when it comes close to Super Bowl, the teams that make it, we see all these designs. People are trying to like, kind of game the system. And so what we'll probably see here is maybe they spell Seahawks different. So let's see how we can investigate this. Okay, so what they do is they split the word right here. Instead of doing just Seahawks full word, they split it so that it gets through. But this is by far going to be taken down. With AI now, they can just like with ideogram, they can read the designs and see. So, this is definitely going to get taken down and will probably get a rejection. It's just going to put your account at risk, and like I said, we see this whether it's NBA playoffs or baseball playoffs. Happens every time. Again, I have another rule. Here's another one right here. Seahawks, don't want to do that. Another one right here. I actually saw a good one. Yeah, this one right here. I mean, this is actually a really nice design. It's really good, but I mean, you have Seattle, you have the colors, you have the actual mascot right here. This looks like it's another one with the colors. And I just have a rule where I don't do anything related to professional sports. Now, I do a lot of sports designs for like, basketball mom, those like kind of generic ones. But anything that is like, related to professional sports teams, whether it's the Seattle Seahawks, the Dallas Cowboys, New York Yankees, the Barcelona soccer team, definitely want to avoid all of that. And, I am a 49er fan, so I'm kind of pissed off that the Seattle Seahawks aren't, in Super Bowl. So hopefully they lose. But the point of this is you don't want to do designs like this. Here's one for the Patriots. That's who they're playing in the Super Bowl. So, that is just going to, we could see, it says Patriots, the word Patriot might not even be trademarked. I don't know, but they're using the color from Patriots right there. So we're seeing a bunch of these designs popping up, and you definitely don't want to do that. And then the next one that I also saw, we're seeing a bunch of these. I don't know why people do this. And you see they're getting good sales, so they're making, they're getting, good sales. But the thing is like, are they even going to get paid on this? I mean, what is it? We are the 28th. So it's not like they get a sale and they get paid tomorrow. They will get, if for some reason they don't get taken down, they'll get, paid in a month. But I doubt they'll even get paid on these. But, the thing is that people are new and they see these BSRs and they're like, oh, I'm going to make a bunch of designs like this so I can get similar royalties. But you don't want to, in Spanish they say, no vayas con la finta, man. Like, don't get faked out. This is a trick, a trap. I wouldn't recommend that you do it. And then the next one is going to be Benito. Let's see if we can find that. So Benito is also a football or Super Bowl related one. And for some reason, my internet is kind of crashing out. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you've probably seen these Benito designs popping up. Like right here, this is a popular one, Benito 94. And basically what this is a Bad Bunny design for the Super Bowl. So this year for the Super Bowl, if we just pop it up, you might know or you might not know, but Super Bowl 2026, Bad Bunny. So every year, every Super Bowl, there's a big halftime show. And they have a big, a mainstream artist that is going to play. Here, I forget who it was. I think it was a rapper or something like that. Kendrick Lamar, that's who it was. And so this year they got Bad Bunny. He's very famous. It's actually causing a lot of controversy because some of the Americans don't like him because they don't think he's American, even though he's from Puerto Rico, which is America. But basically Benito is Bad Bunny's real first name. I think if you go right here and just ask like, what is Bad Bunny's first name? I think it's going to be Benito. Yeah, so right here we're going to see Bad Bunny's real name is Benito. All right, so I said, another thing, messing with the names, don't want to do that. Then 94, I believe, is the year he was born. So we could probably just come back here and just ask it like, what year was Bad Bunny born? And so 94 right there. So we can see. So again, for this is a big no-no. I mean, this one right here, like, what is this person doing? It's a knockoff on the NFL logo. And it's got Team Benito. So again, for me, this is another big no-no one. We're seeing it's getting sales. You can see right here, it's not selling as good as the Seahawks ones, but 432. Seeing some, wow, look at this one, 70. So, I mean, yeah, maybe they're going to get sales now, but will they even see those royalties? So definitely want to stay away from this kind of stuff. So those are the three niches that I'd recommend that you avoid. They look tempting, but don't fall for the trap, basically. And then the internet niche that I'm just seeing that is taking off. Let me just kind of get rid of some of these tabs here because too many tabs kind of freaks me out here. So you've probably seen this niche, or maybe you have, or maybe you haven't. But right here, we're going to see. So there's this penguin niche that's going around. Okay, I think my internet is getting so penguin. So I saw this reel like a couple weeks ago. I'm a big TikTok fan. I'm always on TikTok or just on Instagram scrolling in dead time, doom scrolling, like they said. Let me take a quick sip of coffee here. There's a niche going around where it's saying there's this penguin walking towards the mountain and it says, but why? Right? So like, why is this trending? And it's because there is a reel. If we go to TikTok again, let's see if I can find it. But basically, this reel came out about this documentary about this penguin that goes astray from its flock or from its other group. I forget how you say it, other group of penguins. So let's go with like, but why? And maybe we can actually watch a little bit of it so you can kind of understand the niche that I'm talking about. Yeah, so this is it here. You can see it has 1.4 million views. Okay, so I think you get the idea. It's basically this penguin that finally goes and it says, but why? For some reason, people are buying this T-shirt. Now, that this niche is not safe because it does come from a documentary. Me personally, I think it's a gray area. I actually recommended this niche to my school community because I do think it's safe. I mean, I'm not seeing anything trademarked. It's not from a specific movie. It's from a documentary that nobody knows about from like 10 years ago or whatever. So it's kind of a gray area. It kind of reminds me of the 6'7" niche, which is also kind of a gray area, but took off. I do not think this will be as big as the 6'7" niche. Some pretty good BSRs for this niche. So maybe you want to get into it. The good and the bad thing about these niches, like the good thing is you can make some quick sales, but the bad thing is that in 3 months from now, this niche will probably be selling. I don't have a crystal ball. I could be totally wrong, but just from my experience, I've just seen these internet niches or these meme niches, they just kind of at the beginning, but they drop off fast. All right. So those are the three niches I'd recommend that you avoid. And here's the one niche that you might want to take a look at. Now, if you're looking to join a supportive community of sellers that are similar to you on Merch on Demand or on Etsy, I'd recommend that you check out my SKOOL community. Basically, you get the supportive group, which is really nice, so you don't feel like you're alone on this journey. You get access to me. You can ask questions to the group, get support, things like that, and just be part of a community of like-minded individuals, which I think is really important. But you also get niches every day, niches and prompts every day for both Merch on Demand and Etsy. So you can come in here and check it out. You also get access to my classroom where I have mini courses for both Merch on Demand and for Etsy. You get access to all my GPTs, a whole bunch of prompts, a whole bunch of stuff. I have some other like promotional things right here if you're looking for like coaching, things like that. So check out the community. It's only $24 a month. You can cancel at any time. You can look at some of the actual testimonials. Like right here, we're going to see these are some of the results that people have been getting from the niches I recommend. So 46 sales one day, new record hit, 100 first $100 day of the year, first sale. Then we also got people on Etsy too. I think it is this one. First sale on Etsy. So it's for both Merch on Demand sellers and for Etsy sellers. So if you're interested, check it out. If not, it's all good. I will continue making free content here on YouTube. So make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Adios.